Imagine a novel so audacious, its very manuscripts resisted destruction. A story so potent, it dared to challenge an iron-fisted regime. Welcome to the perplexing universe of Mikhail Bulgakov's The Master and Margarita. Written in the shadows of Soviet oppression, this masterpiece weaves together biting satire, fantastical realms, and profound philosophical inquiries in ways that continue to captivate readers worldwide. Within its pages, the devil himself strolls through 1930s Moscow. Ancient biblical dramas unfold anew, and eternal questions about truth, courage, and human nature dance with stark reality. This remarkable work transcends its historical context, speaking to universal human experiences and struggles. Join us as we unravel the intricate layers of this literary phenomenon, from its tumultuous creation story and razor-sharp satire to its enduring philosophical resonance. Let's explore how Bulgakov's masterpiece challenges us to reconsider what we know about power, art, and the indomitable human spirit. To truly understand The Master and Margarita, we must begin with its tortuous birth, a creation process as complex and layered as a palimpsest. Those ancient manuscripts bearing traces of countless earlier writings. This masterpiece emerged not through simple drafting, but through years of relentless revision and transformation, shaped by both Bulgakov's evolving artistic vision and the suffocating grip of Soviet oppression. Consider its early iterations, each working title revealing a different potential path. The engineer's hoof suggested a critique of Soviet industrialization and its dehumanizing effects. The Son of V remained deliberately cryptic, while Woland shifted focus to the demonic presence, hinting at a darker satirical direction. The Black Magician initially promised a straightforward tale of good versus evil. Each abandoned title marks a road not taken before converging into the multi-layered epic we know today. Perhaps most remarkably, one of the novel's most crucial elements, Margarita herself, was entirely absent from early drafts. Her character emerged organically, transforming what might have remained a pointed satire into a sweeping exploration of love, sacrifice, and redemption. Her presence grounds the fantastic elements in deeply human experience, adding crucial emotional depth to the narrative. Then came 1930's devastating act. Bulgakov, facing relentless censorship and the impossibility of publication under Stalin's regime, burned an early manuscript. But rather than marking the end, this destruction became symbolic of the novel's themes. Like a phoenix, Bulgakov resurrected his masterpiece from memory and surviving fragments, cementing the iconic phrase, "Manuscripts don't burn," a defiant affirmation of art's resilience against oppression. The stakes were existential. Bulgakov lived under constant surveillance, his work suppressed, facing ever-present threats of persecution. He even wrote directly to Stalin, pleading for permission to emigrate or simply to work in peace. This oppressive backdrop isn't mere context. It's woven into the novel's very fabric, informing its themes of artistic freedom, moral courage, and the power of truth against tyranny. The tortuous journey of the novel's creation becomes integral to understanding its profound impact. Each layer of revision, each near destruction and resurrection contributes to its richness and complexity. The very process of its birth embodies themes of artistic resilience and the human spirit's capacity to create even in the darkest circumstances. It stands as testament to literature's power to outlast oppression, speaking truth across generations. Beneath the fantastical surface of The Master and Margarita lies a razor-sharp satirical blade, precisely honed to dissect Soviet society. Bulgakov's genius lies not in direct criticism, but in his masterful embedding of social commentary through sophisticated wordplay, allegory, and clever allusions. Each element serves as a carefully crafted lens, revealing the absurdities of a system built on ideological conformity. Consider Massolit, the fictional literary association teeming with self-important writers. This isn't mere caricature, it's a precise, biting parody of the Moscow Association of Writers. Through this institution, Bulgakov exposes a literary bureaucracy where conformity trumped creativity, where ideological purity outweighed artistic merit. Characters like Berlioz and Latunsky emerge as more than fictional constructs. They likely represent real figures who served as gatekeepers of Soviet literary doctrine. Bulgakov's satire operates on multiple levels, particularly through his masterful use of language. Names become weapons of critique. Take Stepan Bogdanovich Lebedev, whose surname cleverly suggests evildoer or troublemaker in Russian, foreshadowing his role in the narrative's chaos. The treasurer Rimsky's name evokes Roman, subtly connecting to themes of betrayal. Even locations carry weighted meaning. Sadovaya Street, Garden Street, becomes an ironic stage for complete pandemonium, highlighting the gap between Soviet ideals and reality. The novel's treatment of 1930s Moscow life is particularly incisive. Through his lens, we see the chronic material shortages, the housing crisis, and the absurdities of communal living. Apartment 50 becomes a microcosm of Soviet society, where the erosion of privacy and constant surveillance create an atmosphere of perpetual unease. The supernatural chaos that erupts there serves as an amplified reflection of the very real absurdities of daily life under Soviet rule. Bulgakov's genius lies in his ability to smuggle sharp criticism past the censors by wrapping it in fantastic events. A talking cat, a mischievous demon, and an eccentric magician might seem like mere entertainment, but they serve as vehicles for subversive commentary that would have been impossible to express directly. Contemporary readers would have recognized these veiled references to specific policies and cultural phenomena, finding both entertainment and validation of their own suppressed frustrations. Ultimately, Bulgakov's satire transcends its specific historical context to illuminate universal human foibles. His exposure of hypocrisy, corruption, and moral compromise resonates across time and culture. Through linguistic brilliance and artistic subtlety, he created a work that continues to challenge readers to examine the absurdities and injustices in their own societies, proving that true satire never loses its edge. Within the whirlwind of supernatural events in Moscow lies a narrative of profound depth, the story of Pontius Pilate and Yeshua HaNotri. This isn't merely a retelling of biblical history, it's a penetrating exploration of moral choice, conscience, and the weight of decisions that echo through time. Bulgakov crafted this narrative, drawing from diverse sources beyond the Gospels, including apocryphal texts and historical accounts like Ernest Renan's Life of Jesus. This approach allows him to strip away traditional religious imagery, revealing the raw humanity of his characters. The result is a story that probes the depths of human nature rather than religious doctrine. At its center stands Pontius Pilate, transformed from a one-dimensional historical villain into a complex figure tortured by debilitating migraines, physical manifestations of his moral agony. We witness his internal struggle between political expedience and personal conscience, culminating in his recognition of cowardice as the most terrible vice. Yet, despite this understanding, he succumbs to fear, condemning an innocent man to maintain political stability. Contrasting with Pilate's tormented pragmatism is Yeshua, portrayed not as a divine figure, but as a humble philosopher whose simple yet profound belief that all men are good challenges the cynicism of his world. The conversations transcend mere dialogue, becoming explorations of truth, power, and moral responsibility. Through these exchanges, Bulgakov examines how individuals navigate between personal conscience and institutional pressure. The parallels between ancient Jerusalem and Soviet Moscow are striking. The moral compromises forced upon Pilate mirror those faced by Bulgakov's contemporaries under Stalin's regime. The consequences of choosing political survival over moral courage echo through both narratives, suggesting that the human struggle with power and conscience remains unchanged across millennia. This narrative elevates the Master and Margarita beyond brilliant satire to profound philosophical inquiry. Through Pilate's story, Bulgakov invites us to examine our own moral choices and their lasting consequences. His masterful interweaving of the ancient and modern reminds us that questions of truth, courage, and human dignity remain eternally relevant, challenging each reader to confront the Pilate within themselves. The enduring power of the Master and Margarita lies in its remarkable ability to transcend time and place, speaking to fundamental human truths that resonate across generations. Bulgakov masterfully balances the mundane with the mystical, creating a world where supernatural forces reveal deeper truths about human nature and society. The novel's rich symbolism extends far beyond its historical context. Satan's grand ball isn't merely a fantastical spectacle, but a profound commentary on power, vanity, and moral corruption. Margarita's supernatural transformation and flight over Moscow represents more than escape. It symbolizes the liberation of the human spirit from oppression. These elements work together to create a tapestry of meaning that continues to reward careful examination. At its heart, the novel explores timeless themes of redemption, forgiveness, and the transformative power of love. Through characters like Pilate seeking absolution, the Master yearning for creative freedom, and Margarita sacrificing everything for love, Bulgakov illuminates universal human longings and struggles. Their stories remind us that the quest for meaning and authentic existence persists across all eras. Perhaps most significantly, the Master and Margarita stands as a testament to the resilience of art and truth against oppression. Like the manuscripts that refuse to burn, great literature endures, continuing to challenge, inspire, and illuminate the complexities of the human experience. It remains a brilliant reminder that true artistic vision cannot be suppressed, speaking truth to power across generations. We've journeyed through the intricate world of the Master and Margarita, from its tumultuous creation amid Soviet oppression to its razor-sharp satire and profound philosophical depths. Bulgakov's masterpiece reveals itself as more than just a novel. It's a testimony to the power of artistic vision and human resilience. We've seen how its layered narratives weave together the mundane and mystical, challenging readers to look deeper at their own society and moral choices. Through Pilate's torment, the master's struggle, and Margarita's devotion, we recognize timeless human experiences that continue to resonate today. If this exploration has sparked your curiosity, we invite you to join the conversation. Share your thoughts and interpretations in the comments below. What hidden meanings have you discovered? What parallels do you see with our contemporary world? After all, like Bulgakov's enduring manuscripts, great discussions about literature never truly burn away.